shaker thing in the stove. That's too much. Oh well. I'm not prepared for this. I wonder if old Gen X is chilling. Oh, brilliant. Always catch that last little alarm on there. Ugh. Yep, there it is. This isn't gonna be fun. I'm tired. Ooh. Just gonna come over here and chill out for a bit. How's lunch treating you? Coming up, we got what? I think five more days. 5 more days. 5 more days. There's no work, and I go to school, and it's all work, and it's a pain. And I learn how to relearn again. It's gonna be awful. I love having safe in the background. That's the best thing in the world. That Photoshop 249 photo. Did you pay for a big old canvas? No safe. I put your picture on a shower curtain. I'm still cheap. Lifer. Well, to clarify, knowing me, I'll probably come back in 4 years and be like, I have a degree. Now I go back to working on floor and being really smart. Oh. It's going to do one of two things. It's either going to end this life early with me going to the bathroom and drinking this stuff, or he's going to hear me in the background just dying. Nope. There's not a Ric Flair woo in there at all. I thought there would be. No woo at the bottom of that. I was expecting some actual energy to be forced into my veins. Now it's got to be slow. Goodness gracious. I wasn't prepared for that. That would be the highlight. Of course it would be the highlight. Hello, love braid broken things. Oh. Let's see how long it takes before I start itching like a crackhead. Or is it meth head? I don't know. I don't know all the different rules of the different drugs. All I know is a pre-workout makes me itchy. Hello, puppy. Come here. Hey, up here. Good girl. There. The eye bleach of the episode. Siren. There. Isn't she such a sweet girl? Aren't you, puppy? Aren't you? Ugh. If she liked to be held, it'd be okay. But she freaks out. If you try to pick her up, she's like, yes, you. Yeah, Max all the way over there. He's just chilling, drinking all the water. Pretty soon you're going to hear this empty tin sound. He's going to knock it over. I'm going to have to go get water for him. We've worked out a good system. I know when the water bowl's empty when all of a sudden I hear something sound like it's clattering down the stairs. And I don't have stairs. I'm so lazy that when I had one stair into the house, the first thing we did was build a ramp. I mean, it was to house a Harley, but there's nothing better than having a Harley in the living room and people walking in and go, why do you have a Harley in the living room? Why don't you have a Harley in the living room? They had no argument then. They were right. They were like, you know what? This is a good point. I I wish I had actual old photos of that. I think that's on an old phone that I'll never have access to. Yes, Gen X, pre-workout does that. That's what it's supposed to do. Well, I mean, it's supposed to do that and make you want to work out. That's why I'm going to chill on this for probably, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes. I might involve y'all in the workout thing, but I don't know. I'm just doing back and buys today, so good old lat pull down, and I might do some pullovers. Then I got to decide how I want to do, whether I want to do, I know I'm doing regular bicep curl, maybe barbell curl. I've been enjoying using those big thick dumbbells that I got. If you're cold, they're cold. Bring them in. Oh no. Shouldn't you be at work, sir? He's brought the real energy here just so that I can be like, hold on. I woke up like a whole 20 minutes ago. Still not functional. I did not sleep good at all. Speaking of the, yeah, exactly. I'm the one that just dumped 300 milligrams of caffeine into my veins, and he's the one over here just like, hi! Oh, hello, you. Come here. Come here. Nope. No. That's not how that works. That is not how that works, ACR. I was out of commission for a week and a half after that. Ugh. You want it? Go get it. Yeah. Oh, geez. She's back already. Who knew? Oh, she laid down. Max, on the other hand, is looking for a sunbeam on a rainy day. I've never met a pit bull that's really a cat. 4.8-mile ruck. Nice. Very nice. So wait, I saw that you're doing 31 miles in 31 days. Are you going to be gone for a week or something? Or howdy, Caden. It's like you're trying to do 31 miles in 31 days, but are you doubling up or 100 squats and 100 push-ups? Screw it. Why not? Ugh. I can only hope that the live just ends and just like, oh, someone called me. Ah. Howdy, pal. With Unk. I don't know any of the lingo. Give. Still do something every day. Touche. Yeah. Oh, was that something I didn't get? Is this kind of like old poor kid innocent side? Ah. Yeah, there was. So here's a horrible moment for you. It shows how much of a innocent kid I was and lived under a rock. When I went to basic training, one of my drill sergeants, she was African American lady that was about as tall as I am. She was very loud. She was very mean, but she was smart enough to know that I was an idiot. Work for another hour. Can you go? Sure, why not? But there was a day where she was looking for some of the other guys. It was a Sunday where, doing air beautification, and I'd gotten back from church or something. And she asked me, "Where are the other guys at?" And I was like, "Oh, all those monkeys are outside." And she just turns, just goes, "Excuse me?" And me, without missing the beat, not knowing any better, "Oh, yeah, all those monkeys are outside." And she's like, "That's a derogatory term for black people, right?" I'm like, "No, I'm sorry. When I was a kid, whenever we climbed trees outside, everybody just called us monkeys, and that's why I'm sorry. I didn't mean it." And she's just over there, just like, "I can't believe I'm about to have to teach you racial slurs so that you don't say them." 3 miles. Good luck, Gen X. Have fun. I'll be driving 15 miles in a few hours. Oh, yeah. That counts. ACR, he's probably got his Pokemon Go on, and he's probably trying to catch Pikachu all day or something. That's probably what it is. Nerd. Oh, gosh. Puppy has killed the squeaker toy. Siren, what'd you do to it? Why? Drinking a Yoo-hoo. Of course you are. What is it with you and Yoo-hoos? I mean, don't get me wrong. Was it Yoo-hoo chocolate bars you brought in that one day and was like, "These are delicious"? Also, those stupid brownies I made, don't put them in the freezer. It screws up all taste about those. Refrigerator, microwave, any of those, all good. Freezer, ugh. Funny story about the Pokemon Go. Oh no. Mine. Come here. Hi. Hi. You want the ball? How about now? Hello. Get the ball. You saw it land. Do you need glasses? There you go. Oh, I heard about that. I wasn't sure if it was real or not. I could really see that. I mean, I was on construction sites when that came out, so I saw my fair share of actual. Hey, it's Jordy. He does things. Yes, she's a good dog. Really? What are we barking at now? Do you want the ball? Siren? I want to really make her mad. I could just call for Max. Max! Come here, buddy! Oh, wow. Someone's jealous. Really? And I was like, "Jordy, I've seen some of y'all. Half your lives have been going on right as I'm about to go to bed. But then you'll have like an 8 a.m. one where I'm still well into the sleeping moments. I'm like, good gracious, this man's on the opposite schedule I am." Yes, Siren is a sweetheart. Everyone loves Siren, except for the fact that. So here's a stupid one. So I had one of my buddies came out the house, and we were watching movies because I got the projector in my room, and she was being just an absolute ham and wouldn't shut up and wouldn't be quiet. So I pushed her out the room, closed the door, and she is just howling. And finally, I stepped back outside, and she just peed right by the door. She had just gone to the bathroom. Anytime I close her out of my room now, that's the first thing she does, just pee right outside the floor, just right outside the door. Just let you know, this is my space. I need to make Jordy things. Mud. Do I make him a managing moderator or a standard moderator? I don't remember how that works. Oh, have fun, Jordy. I don't know. I'm trying to determine because depending on what this pre-workout does to me here in the next 5 to 10 minutes will dictate whether or not I have to do a pre-workout poo. Because what I will tell you is I don't want to do all of my lifts while clenching my cheeks. That's an entirely different workout. I don't want to hit leg day in the middle of arm day. Are you really that needy of the ball? Really? Right now? Do you see? Look at this. Look at this nonsense. Yes, freak out because something moved. We'll rotate this down just so you can see how extra she's being. I have the ball. She's a ninja. This is the only dog I've ever trained to where the moment she bites skin, she just releases. Like there's no actual pressure. Like she couldn't pierce a cucumber or an orange or, you know. But then you give her a ball and she crushes it. Oh, now we've got her attention. Ready? Go get it. Get the ball. No? All right. Just be comfy. Ah. Oh, I've been missing stuff. Kegel. No, I'm not doing Kegels the entire time. That sounds miserable. How are you going to bring back the ball other than not give me the ball? Give me the ball. Bushcraft. Oh, yeah, Bushcraft's here. I still got to get one of those troll hunting stickers. I saw that it's on your channel. I need to hop on there and do the... Dang it, Jordy. Ugh. Get those likes up. Likes are free. Yeah, goodness gracious. I still gotta remember. I don't wanna accidentally make somebody the wrong kind of moderator again, because I made ACR and some of them the wrong moderator so that they couldn't comment on my stuff. Screw it. We're gonna go with standards. Jordy. We need to do the same for Bushcraft. Bushcraft, you put out a lot of stuff. I don't know, like, as someone that all I have to do is watch, I don't know where you find time to just constantly be putting out content. Like, the amount of lives I've seen in the last week. Now, of course, I say amount of lives I've seen. I haven't been able to watch half of them. Mod, standard. Okay. You should miss picking on me, but don't worry. I've been letting other people try, and they're not very good at it. You were a skydiving person? She is just staring at me now like, why are you hiding the ball? Do you want the ball? Go get it. Ugh. Oh, I'm getting itchy. Oh, no. Ugh. The worst thing about doing an actual workout live is just the fact that I can't have music going on in the background. I need that. It motivates me. It makes me stronger. But for some reason, YouTube's like, no, you can't have music. We can't have you enjoying yourself. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna blow my honker for a second before you hear me just struggle to survive again. I've been rowing. I still don't have any like cardiovascular I forgot how the worst thing about cardio is the fact that it's like I've been using the rower and I forgot how long it takes to build up cardio and how quickly you lose it. Like it's the most irritating thing in the world as far as, oh, hey, you worked really hard to get this and it took you months. And then you took 2 weeks off and now you're back to being someone that's just broken. It's like, huh, that's super cool. Ugh. Ugh. At least we're not doing lunges live today. Then you'd really see me struggle. You keep saying we. You haven't been around this long enough, Bushcraft. The whole older we get thing. I look like I'm ancient history. I'm not. This might all be white. Yeah, I'm 32. I'm a child. In comparison to Gen X, at least. But then again, if you talk to Gen X, then you know that he's a child. Ooh. That pre-workout is not sitting pretty in my stomach. No, I get that enough from whenever I go to whenever I go to drill. I've told ACR about this before. All the kids always look at me and just go, do you have any advice? I mean, follow instructions and stay busy. And they're like, no, I mean like life advice. I don't know. Go buy a house. Pay for that. Don't pay for rent. And they're looking at me like, wow. How long have you had a house? 10 years? And they're like, oh. Then I find out later they think I'm 47. And I'm like, huh. Cool. Nope, 32. Leave me alone. 52-year-old adolescent. That's no kidding right there. Just spaz. Whew. Oh. I'll probably go up on this a little. Either that or do a nice, like, slow controlled one. I'm trying to figure out how much to go into this. The silver entrance. Yeah, that's the one that hurts me the most is I talk about how people think I'm old, and then your phone listens to you, and then I get ads for things that don't involve me at all. It's like, you think I'm really old, and I'm not. But hey, at least now I'm not getting hit with personalized ads that are perfect for me to get me to spend my money. Oh my gosh. I haven't taken pre-workout in like a couple weeks, so it's working. It's strong. It's killing me. See, we just had dry dreams and wet farts. Gosh dang it. We had a guy, he got super embarrassed about, pooping himself at work. And we're all just like, dude, that's totally normal. The amount of times I've had to tell the boss, hey man, I'm going home. Why? Crap my pants. Oh, okay. I mean, there's not a few excuses where you can just walk out and the boss is like, you should go home. Depends coupons. Howdy, real something freeze. You own stock in them. No, you own packages of them. We'll do some from the other side, but I gotta go grab me some chalk real quick because my hands are getting all sweaty and it's not making this easier. When it comes to working out, chalk is personally my favorite little add-on you can have. Oh yeah, check this out. Chappie's Cigar Club. Little patches. And then we have Chappie's Lifting Club. That guy, he a solid dude. He would get cigars shipped to him, and he would just have hangout time for the guys when they're doing pre-deployment and post-deployment, so they could kind of chill and relax a little bit. Because Fort, I can't remember what it's called now. It's not Hood anymore. 3 miles a day. Yeah, Gen X, 3 miles. You got this. Take care, work harder. Yeah, you were just talking about how much you want to get back into your exercise machine. You could just, I don't know, go for a walk. If your shoulder hurts so bad you can't walk, then maybe you're being a baby. Just saying. We love you. That's all I'm just trying to be helpful. Oh, my lats are on fire. Totally dying. Listen, lateral pull down machine, this was the biggest benefit. I don't know if I ever told that story. The police department upgraded all their gear. So I have all the, what brand is all this? Or those two are Hoist and that one's Epic. But each of these, like, brand new out of the store, each of these machines is $2,000 a piece. So there was some guy bought them at the auction house, got them home, and then he was like, he called the auction owner, which one of my buddies is good friends with, and he was like, hey, I need to sell these back to you. And he was like, no, you bought them from me. They're yours now. He was like, well, I had intentions of putting them on a second story. Huh? Depending on how much you have your second story rated for, I don't know if I'd be adding an extra, I don't know, 1,200 pounds sometimes. Just, who's putting their weight room on the second story? I don't know if that sounds wise. I've always heard people putting it in the basement, but, But the auction owner was like, hey, all right, I'll buy them back for, I think he said $500 or no, $300. So I got the bike, shoulder press, the chest press, lat pull down. I also got some kind of, I can't remember what they're called, elliptical. I got all those things. And of course, this guy, he made his money back too, because then he sold it to me for 400, because it's still who he is. Man knows how to make money. But I mean, you want to talk about a smoking deal? $2,000 machines a piece for a total lot thing of $400 is like, yeah. So I jumped at that deal pretty quick. You just have to have the space for them. That's the downside. Am I rowing today? No. I've been rowing 3 days a week. I've been rowing Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Today is Tuesday, right? Okay, good. I was like, because I'll hit my workout, and then I gotta go take a shower, grab my food, eat some food. Started a cut because of the fact that I got up to my 260 weight that I wanted. But I've also, anytime you bulk, you're gonna put on some weight in the mills. But I hit the point where, where you bend over to put on your shoes and you have to kind of suck in a little bit. And I was like, oh, I might have screwed up. So I'm gonna keep working on all of that. If I want to walk up by 4, gosh dang it, Gen X, we need you and I gonna have to have a sit-down discussion at some point. Considering, when's the last time you actually drove the Chevy to work? Chevy runs deep, Jeep pulls it out, I guess. I forgot how much that strains your lats. Goodness gracious. And I sit on your lap. I need somebody to hold this down. ACR, you did ask if I was rowing. I technically am rowing. It's a lat high row. So I did the lat, and then I did the high. I'm doing the high row right now, so I'm technically rowing. Are you adding a mile every day? Oh, that would be way worse. Could you imagine? Day 2 or 3, it's not bad. Day 31, you're like, It's the only time we get a video from ACR where he's like, my nipples are bleeding. Listen, I don't know what you really missed. I've just been hitting my workout. You might scroll through chat a little bit, because some of these guys are, they're fools and awesome all at the same time. Well, it looks like that. It wasn't the plan. Yeah, what are we on? Day 3? Day 3 did 4. Yeah, see. Let's just blow up ACR's channel so that he can. It's just like each time he gets like another 100 subs or something, he just adds another mile in there, and all of a sudden one day he just becomes the Forrest Gump one where he's like, so I just started running and running and running. Can I go up to 15? I think we can. Whew. I'm getting tired. As opposed to all the other days that I'm just tired. Tuesday, Thursday, and the weekends will be the longer ruck days. That's fair. How much were you using for your rucks? I know you've been training up on that for a while, so I'm kind of curious. Like, are you at like a standard 35 to 45, or are you doing 25? Because I'm trying to remember. We used to do a scheduled kind of thing like that for training for that. I think you had to be able to hit up to like 4 miles after either 3 or 4 weeks before you jumped up another 10 pounds. And they didn't like us to get anything higher than, I think, 55. Even though half of the schools and stuff required you to have 70-pound ruck. So it's like, why wouldn't I train with a 70-pound ruck? Now, granted, that sucks, and it's probably why I'm a little bit shorter today than I was when I first joined. I'm trying to think. I was like, I think the longest ruck I've ever done without training was 17 miles. But that's because I wasn't supposed to be on it. The mechanics were not supposed to be part of that squad competition. And then they were like, well, you know how we were going to have the truck drivers do it this time? Well, all of them showed up with profiles. And we're like, yeah, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they didn't just go to the doctor to be like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So just write down that I can't do that. So then we show up and we're not broken. And they're like, guess what? You guys are going to the squat competition again. 5 years in a row, did a squat competition. Super fun. My current patrol pack about 30 pounds. Okay. That's not terrible. There's that weird range. I want to say once you crest 40 to 45, that's when you're just I feel like it just wears on you. The cram weights. Oh. All right, nice set of this one. Lats are tight. 10 out of 10 would not recommend, do not enjoy. Whew. I'm over here for a bit. All I have to remember is when I do these ones for my pullovers, I got to make sure I actually wait, what? £8. The Army's been teaching me wrong for years, bushcraft. 8 pounds is our water weight. Do a quick warm up on this. I don't know if you can even see what I'm gonna do, but what you're really gonna get is just a show of my midriff. By the way, you're welcome. You'll have to weigh this down a bit more. It's one of those weird ones where you don't want to pull anything, but at the same point, 30 pounds is nothing. But I'm not doing a lat pullover with 80 pounds. I'll probably jump to 50 and just be chill. Might add a little bit more than that, we'll see. I don't know. Whew. Oh, I'm nice and sweaty now. This is the last thing I want. It's my idea of cardio. Just lift the weights. That's all I want to do. Oh yeah, Gen X is back to work. That's why. I was like, he's been quiet. Snack stash. Gotcha. That's a weird one. You ever had someone like, hey, make sure you bring food, and you're like looking around the house and you're like, all of my stuff is like survivalist. And you just show up with this food you either need to boil or food that you can just a work call and you answered? Thought you only did work texts. Could have been a text, could have been an email. I appreciate this call and you informing me of everything, but I still don't care. Working and lurking. Yeah, there you go. When everybody's all friendly over there today. Did they end up putting Pat on the rotary since everything's been miserable over there and we can't get it in? He never did end up texting me, so he's probably not on it. I don't know what's going on. We're just chasing. I feel like I just chased my tail for 8 hours yesterday. 12, 24 hours, most water. And yeah. Patrol pack. Going out to retrieve more or scout. Oh. Yeah, 50 is the right weight here. And if I can put a decent strain and a stretch. It's like I like to finish my back exercises with something that gives everything just a good stretch I can kind of hold down on. But until you know what your good weight is for that, you want to go up very slowly as far as your weight increase. Because it is easy to pull a muscle in your lat. And then you're just going to be out for the count for a while. Our military should learn from. Now, what do you, there's one thing you could pass from the hikers to the military. What would it be? All right, ACR, just do me a favor. Be careful doing that. Unless you drop your mileage way down. Because if you throw everything together and you jump up by that much, like when we do ruck training and everything, as far as increasing weight, even the military doesn't increase more than 10 pounds at a time. So if you jump from your 35-pound ruck and then add another 30 pounds right off the bat, it's just going to wear on your joints even more without you doing a little bit more training and strengthening. I don't want to see you get hurt. I sound like Robert when he's always looking at me whenever I do one of my workouts over there with the dumbbell presses and stuff, and he's like, "Don't hurt yourself." I'm like, "Don't worry, I've been training at this for a while." I have to push myself to beat myself. We need to just get you and Gen X together, ACR. That way you can just put him over your shoulder and you can practice carrying him. You're like, all right, Gen X has been shot. Save his life. If anything, just do it for the tourniquet thing. I want to see his face when you tighten a tourniquet so hard that he just goes, ha! You ever done that? When you put on a tourniquet properly, when you're not actually bleeding out or nothing, it hurts. Also, fun one, not so fun one. When I did my medical training for the Army, everybody partnered up, and then it was just me and the instructor was like, well, you're not giving me a nasopharyngeal airway, and I'm not giving you a nasopharyngeal airway, because you need to learn how to do this. So you're going to give yourself a nasopharyngeal airway. Not fun. Not fun at all. Probably the worst thing I think I've ever done. It didn't need to be anything. Whew. I wonder what they were doing that they took off the weights. My little light weights are now nothing more than 14 or 15 pounds sitting over here, I just noticed. A nice stretching strain. I was like, my next back day I'll probably do deadlifts and stuff. Train my lower back a little bit more. I need to get one of those roller wheels so I can train core with that. I was like, I'm pretty heavy to be doing that right now though, so that'll be a very slow workout. Bright red like a cherry tomato. Lifesaver course, we all came out looking like heroin junkies. See, we don't do that anymore. No IVs. At all. Like, what? It doesn't make any sense to me that they don't do that. We don't do IVs. The other one we stopped. Technically, you don't do CPR because you technically can't stop CPR once you start without a physician there to I don't know what it's called. Determine death? State time of death? I can't remember if it's like we still do the needle chest decompression. Yeah. I was like, well, I remember doing IVs, I want to say 2014, but I was in basic in 2014, so that was, I think that's when I did it. Unless it was right afterward in 2015. But then the last time I've done the CLS class, and it's not CLS anymore, it's TCCC or something. Traumatic Combat Casualty Care? I don't know if the T's right. It might be something else. Trauma Combat Casualty Care? That might be what it is. It's TCCC. CLS is no longer a thing, but it's the exact same course. So some officer needed a bullet point for his OER. That's all that was. Figures. What we do? Oh, we changed the paperwork again, so your stuff isn't right. We need you to go back to school so you can get this updated. Because we changed the name of it, but nothing has changed in the information. What's really weird is there's the military has the Norse pagans and stuff in them. So there's some of them that have the do not resuscitate like information in their things. And I don't know how that works with combat medics. Like, I think they still technically have an obligation to try to save the person's life, obviously. Not trying to get into religion, though, mind you. Because that's the other thing. I know I kind of fell off the map when Grandpa passed. I didn't upload all the time. But then this weekend's going to be pretty barren, too. Because I'm going to go do the great banquet thing. So I'll be out there without my phone doing a church retreat for 4 days. So I'll probably upload on Thursday. Maybe on Sunday, but I won't have my phone at all for Friday or Saturday. DNR on the dog tags. It might be what it is. I'm curious. I know one of them. I'll have to ask. Actually, I know like 3. Hello, Max. Max came over here for butt rubbings, and now I just have to put my fist in between my legs so he doesn't bag me. Because that tail gets it going. That's all he wants. Did you get lost? You found yourself in the way area, didn't you? You know you're not supposed to be over here. You know that. It's like the kitchen. It's the old man. Max. Can I flip this? Will it let me switch back? Max! Nope, old man's going to bed. Ugh. Siren heard me call for Max, and now she's like, oh, did you want someone? Did you want someone to love? She freaks out when you hold her. Don't you say it. This is why we work out, so we can pick up heavy puppies. Alright. I think we're gonna do curls. Yeah. My bench is really old, so it's held together with duct tape and dreams. surprised y'all are still on here. I'm surprised I'm still on here. What time is it? 49. Yeah, I got time. I don't really have a good warm-up weight right now. We'll grab the 30 with the basic handle. But the 30 with the wide grip handle, that one is, you'd be amazed. So, regular handle, right? Big kid handle. This makes your curls, I would say, easily twice as hard. And I don't necessarily, like, I understand why, but it hurts your brain when you can normally do, like, say, 50. And then you try to do 40 on that. And you're just like, everything's locking up. Like, why am I such a baby right now? I'll probably warm up on this, then just switch over to the 30s because it'll make it harder, but I'll get the extra benefit of training forearms at the same time. I'll have to look at that in a second. Maybe. Works that grip strength harder? Yes, it does. I lost track. I don't know if I did 7 or 8. Might have only done 6. Whew. Sore and tired. Hi, BB Bros. Oh no, what is going on? Still get updates of from some of the guys I was with overseas with, and some of them are civilian contractors and stuff, working with them still. So he keeps me up to date that he's still okay. Thank God. I love my people. It's the weirdest thing about the military. You make the weirdest friends that just become your best friends forever. BFF. Wonderful people. Like 30 pounds. Well, I guess in reality this is, I think, 38 because this is made out of steel black pipe. So it's not nothing. But my bicep is tight. So the same thing. One day ACR, I'll be as entertaining as ACR. I'll just drink and know things. People want to watch the boozing and the fun times. Nobody wants to watch me sweat and grunt and be sad. Oh, not lightheaded yet, but it's coming. Whew. Also, I'm pretty sure this isn't my sweatshirt. I think my cousin left it behind because this is a double X. You know, like a dress. Never been one to wear the oversized sweatshirts. Good gracious. I'm not dying yet or nothing, thank God. Oh yeah, this is just the warm up. Thanks, Gen X. Yeah. This is just my warm up. All the muscles I have, all show, no go. Like I got a new muscle shirt in the mail. The muscles are still in the mail. It's one of those ones. Can't do anything about it. Oh. I like to think that I'm training to be like strongman, but I don't have that Like, I try. And I got so many bad joints now. Bad elbows, bad knees, bone spurs on the ankles, arthritis in the shoulders. Golfer elbow in one elbow, tennis elbow in the other. How do you heal it? Oh, you don't use it for 6 months. Oh, okay. It's like the only hope I have of that is when I go back to school. But once I go back to school, I'm going to need the physical activity to keep from going crazy. Oh. I'm sweating too much. I don't feel like doing laundry. Just barely holding on. Anatoly, yeah. I wish. Anatoly's the one that walks up and picks up my weight with 2 fingers and goes, "Wow, this is adorable." I am glad that most of the people he does that to are actually good sports, so they're like shocked. But at the same point, half the guys he does that to are so big. How have you not seen that man before? The moment you see the guy in the blue jumpsuit and go, huh, let's just go find all the weight in the gym and put it on the thing and pretend like we're lifting it so that he can come over here and do it for us. Like, I want to see what his PRs are, you know? Just, I know you can find them, but I want to see him do it. Let's have you come over here and lift this. Oh, yeah, no, I've been lifting it all day, Anatoly. Come here. Stop showing off with your light work. I want to see something that makes you actually sweat. Congratulations, you're better than me. Who knew? That pre-workout's still doing its job. Because my butt itches. Talk about grip strength, though. My forearms, those veins, don't have a lot of room in there right now. Oh. Whew. Oh. I trained with a guy just like Anatoly. I don't understand some of those guys like that. We deployed with a kid where, I'm telling you, we train in the gym every day. And this kid, he'd come in, he'd stop by the gym once every couple weeks. Slap 225 on the bar, bench press it 4 times, set it back down, put some more weight on, bench press it a few times, put some more weight on, bench press it a few times. You're just like, why am I even trying? You don't even have to train to be that strong. And I mean, he's a kid. Like, we're talking 19, 20. Maybe 21 now. But that whole phrase, some people are just built different. Some people just are built different. There's something wrong. They're just, whew. What do I want to do? Oh. Do I go? Do we do hammer curls? 21s? Ooh. Do we do 2 burnout style things? Let's do 21s with the cheater bar. Knock 5 pounds off of it and pretend it's enough. 21s are all around probably my favorite exercise. Close to, at least. But my second favorite is the one I'll do right after 21s, which is like the close grip burnout. But 21s are awesome because it's literally what it is you do 7, 7. I'll have to swap the 5s out with if I'm going to do 3 sets. Whew. And then 7. Tengo sueño. You want to talk about something that just roughs you up. Go ahead and strip this. Just remember, everybody wants to be tall until you're trying to lift weights. And you have 3.5 feet of movement to curl the weight up. It's a long ways. It's a long time. What is it? That's the other one. What is it about those 5'4" dudes that just go to the gym 3 times and all of a sudden they're just... Is it just from years of being called short? Almost done with this. Hit 2 more of those. Do some regular burnouts. And then go cry in the shower. It's too bad it's right before work, otherwise I'd treat myself to a shower beer. Ah, you're one of those cheaters. How they're like, I have a 315 bench press, and he's got to move this far with his little T-Rex arms. I don't like you. I'm kidding. I love you deep down. Time for the cheese grater. At least we dropped the weight. So it should be mildly easier now. It's like I want it easier, but I also still want to train. I also still want to be able to complete the exercise. And I knocked 10 pounds off of it, and I feel like I really only knocked off like 3. One more set of those nightmares. Still 315 though. Yes! Still 315. Congratulations. That's miserable. It's just, that is the only one that doesn't actually bothers me, because it doesn't make any sense to me. So I understand deadlifts. That makes sense. But the sumo deadlift, where they're almost doing the splits, bend over, and it only looks like they've taken the tension out of the bar. Like, it's all they look like they do. And sure, are you lifting a lot of weight? Yeah. Are you technically moving it an inch or 2? Congratulations. Where's that going to come in handy when you're trying to lift a fire truck off your toe? Ooh. See? The gymnastics part I get. Only problem is when I did the bulk, I didn't keep training in it, and I forgot that adding 20 pounds to oneself and then going to do that, very difficult. 240, pretty good at it. 260, no. Do not have the core strength to hold that. But rock climbing, as far as the grip strength stuff that I've seen with rock climbing, goodness gracious, like I've seen some of those where those guys, just the tips of the fingers, when you see them grab their finger and pull in, and they got this like muscle that boom, pops up, massive strength. The trainers for how to train grip strength, where I want to say it's a slanted piece, and you train it by you have access to say this much at first. So you're pulling down on this much and you're able to work your grip strength. But then they move it farther and farther up to where you have less and less until you're literally holding on with just your fingertips. Which is, to clarify, how every superhero ever trains, is just the fingertips. That way they can do that one-handed catch falling from the sky, and somehow that doesn't, I don't know, yank their arm out of socket and then release their fingers because the fact they fell. Movie logic. He's falling from the sky. If he catches himself, though, he lives. Because he's still at terminal velocity, but okay. If he hits the ground and catches himself with his legs, he dies. Magic. I should tighten this up first. Slowly dying. Okay. Honestly, I'm thinking for the burnout, this 30 pounds here is going to be plenty. Yeah. Rest just a second. I'm not doing a superset. I'm trying to kill my arms right now. Oh yeah. Maybe I am a little lightheaded. I know I've read that already, and my brain's still just like, what are we doing? I'm glad ACR is busy working today. One more exercise. The chances that he gets 14 likes are so low. It's going to give me plenty of time to finish this, go take a shower, and go to work. Rather than last time, almost died, barely got in the shower, showed up to work with socks in my pocket. Well, when he's working for the CIA, I mean, Gen X. You know, he's got to put in that time with the government. Man, I don't know how much this I'm actually hitting. That's only 8. Usually I can hit like 30. Hey, does help that I did kind of do a burnout style thing. All right, well, how much we're struggling there? We're gonna do this with bands. be able to do way more, really burn it out. Whew. Ooh. Watch is in the way. I do think I've actually worked on my cardio somewhat, because if you remember, Gen X, the last time I did one of these days, that I was dying a lot more. Like, I had to sit down a lot more. I was breathing a lot heavier. Like, I'm still out of breath here, but I'm not to the point where I can't do anything. It doesn't sound as much as like that ASMR video I was doing for Sister Krista. I know that she was super into that. I'm so sorry, Sister Krista. The fact that you stuck around for that nonsense, props to you. And thanks from me. How great would it be if the band's broken and I just punch myself in the face? Switch to menthol. Shut up. Oh. Oh, I might be done. Oh, yeah, I'd say I am done. I'm tired. So what is the... I keep seeing that sign pop up every once in a while. The something A? Bushcrafts, can you explain that to me? You're not the first person I've seen do it, so I don't know what it is. I want answers before I hop off of here, because I can tell you we're not doing a shower live. This isn't that kind of channel. My OnlyFans is there for a joke account. I mean, now that I have a YouTube, I feel like I should just put it on there. Because if someone subscribes to it, it's on them. There's nothing there. I could just start throwing my workout stuff on there for the real weird people. Getting requests from creepy old guys. That'd be awesome. Absolutely terrifying. Where's his shirt? You can tell. Oh. Yeah, maybe. Can you tell I'm rocking the bachelor system of dirty pile, clean pile? Oof. Got some underwears. Whew. Don't have a clue. You don't have a clue? Wait a minute. Hey, Addie. Sir, you typed it. How does that make any sense? I am confusion. The hard part is it's hard for me to Google it, because how do I just search Japanese symbol A and then Chinese symbol A and then Arabic A and go A? Oh, no. You're Android? I'm Android too. Unless everything I'm saying is popping up in blue letters and it's making the iPhone people freak out. They're using the dirty Android. We're hurting us. Ooh. Let's wear this one. We'll wear this one today, see if I can finally get in trouble for a shirt again. Oh, nope. Brace for stupid. Good old 50 cal bullet says, I want to be inside you. I approve. So, that's me. Finally did a live again. I'll probably do another live at some point here in the next week and a half, something like it, before I go to school. So, we will see. Put the chuckle head emoji, yeah. I was like, see, I got most of the chuckle heads. There was just one symbol there. It was weird. I don't know. But anyways, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to continue to pant and breathe and struggle bus and take a shower. Because once again, it's not that kind of channel. Peace.